Alright, here we go. Battery on. Oops. Dome light. Gear status is good. Skip. Ground power is good. Mission lights. Steady. Whoops.
Flight attendants, please be seated for departure.
Steady. Was wrong. Logo light. Pumps. Light is off. Yeah. Doors open. Service doors are open. Block fuel. Alright. Flight plan. Oops. 19419. I gotta get my stuff set up to fly. Whoa. I'm missing something. There it is. Good. Throttle. Plug this guy in. Alright. We're pretty much ready to go. 19419. Back. Hello, back. Good. Start the fuel truck. Service cruise on ground start. Panel lighting. Crank those up. Oops. Emergency exit lights closed. Takeoff config good. 979. And our minimum KLS is about 2,100 feet. So we'll go 3,100. Okay, oxygen masks are good. Clocks I'm not worried about. Panels. Okay, not worried about his stuff. Doors, service doors closed. Entry door open. Oops, open. Sure we match our flight plan. We're at 160 full load here today. Oops. And whoops. And let's see here. 125 732 1 9 2 0 1 5 7. Oops. 1 2 9 2 0 0 minus 1 2 5 7 3 2 divided by 2 1734. And 1734. All right. Start our flight leg. Our flight plan. MC here. Page. Previous page. Clear, clear.
that time, they must be stowed either under the seat in front of you or in an overhead compartment. Seated in an exit row, please review the exit row responsibilities on the safety card. A flight attendant will be coming through shortly to ensure you're comfortable with these responsibilities. Flight attendants, please brief your exits.
Alright, back to our route. And we're gonna go, oops, Olomia. And LKB. And Box 7. And flight, we're going to have 13 plus 2, 15.0 for our flight. Whoa. What happened there? Why isn't it giving me a planned fuel there? That's weird. Let's see what's going on here. Alright, 33.7, 34. Man, that's really weird. A little different. Come back. I'm not getting any planned fuel there. Let's go 36. Oh, wait a minute. What's my, yeah, 360. Not getting a reserve. Okay. What are the reserves? 34 and 24 is 58. I don't know what's going on there. Okay. Cost index. Let's get our winds and cruise. Cruise 68054. Temp up there is -5. Why am I getting a blank for planned fuel there? What did I miss? Alright, I'm gonna stick with it though. I'll keep rolling. What happens here? Now damper's on. Got tank in the center fuel pump, or we got fuel in the center fuel pump, so there. Crossfeed valve is checked. APU switch goes to APU gen, we're good there. Window heat on. Let's turn on our seatbelts.
Captain Hatcher on the fasten seatbelt sign. We do ask that all passengers take
Hydraulic pressure is good.
fasten your seatbelt.
Cabin differential.
Just as a reminder, we cannot
We're
leave
showing
the
0, we're showing 1, good.
All overhead bins are closed.
Trim
and all
air
passengers are seated.
on. Air conditioning good. Oops. Good. Packs on. Flight altitude's going to be 36,000. And our field elevation in Seattle is on our chart is 432, so we'll go 450. That's set. Lights are good. It doesn't look like we have an ATC on right now. It's a bummer. But so we will turn our flight directors on. Whoops. Turn our flight directors on. Boom. Boom. Whoop. Another one. Good. Alright. Departure heading is going to be, well, departure heading according to the RNAV departure. We're going to take off of 26 right, so we are going to go 259 heading. Already set. Initial climb clearance is usually here. For obstacles. 26 left, climb. Oh. Cross roper between 65 and 7. So we're gonna go. Climb is gonna be probably 7 for now, but most likely we'll crank it up if we don't have any ATC. We'll crank it up to our normal. 979. Okay. There, auto brakes RTO. Reset. And then back. Good. Comm frequencies are what they are. Mic selectors. First. Close the flight deck door. And all of our stuff is good there. Execute our route. Still don't know how many planned fuel there. What is going on? Do that route. Our door's shut. Start our tracking client. We are departing KLAS. KSEA is where we're going. We are PSV 424. 160 passengers. We're going 3600. Paste our flight in there. Not worrying about cargo. We're going to start our flight. So we're set there. Client has started. Let's start our APU. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Should be good. We can adjust our zero fuel weight. Is set. MC gross weight is set. I don't understand why I'm not getting a fuel marker there. So weird. Alright, we're going to execute that guy. We'll go to our N1 limit. We're going to go max on that today. Oops. And I'll go flaps 5. Use these speeds here. Let's get our APU generators. Whoops, generators on. Auto bleed. Whoops. No, leave that there. Alright, back to our heat. Our gravity is good. Make sure our trim is set. Nope, our speed bug needs to be 148. And our trim wheel needs to be 1.5. We're not doing a cutback thrust today, even though we probably should be. Transponder code is done. Gonna get our collision light on. Pull our thing back, and it does. Good. Packs off. Come on, go off. Off. Normal checklist done. We're getting our pushback. We're going 26 left, so we are going to set up our pushback. Go ahead and throw it back here.
Ground to cockpit.
Whoa.
Driving home through the menu when you are ready.
Accidentally went one step too far on that. Do I have a truck coming? There we go. Alright, we're getting ready to roll here. Go ahead and make sure all of our charts are good. Our Seattle chart star is the Mach-7 RNAV, and go ahead and put our, okay, we're good there.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed, ready to connect.
They'll connect here, get us ready to push back, then we'll cut off the parking brake, and that'll push us back. Camera a little bit better. All right. We're ready to rock if they were going to push back here.
So connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Hit our parking brake.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
And we're going to kick the engines on. We're going to wait for our N2 to get to 25. Temps were good. Here we go. Want to make sure we don't get over a hot start here, which is greater than 500 degrees. And we're under 500. Start dropping back. And we're good. All right, let's start engine 2. Watch our temps. Good there. Alright, turn our eyes on here. APU switch goes to off. Switches are continuous.
Operation complete. Set
Low
parking
beats.
brake.
Let our park and brake.
Disconnecting
Packs
tow.
go back to
Stand by.
auto. That comes on. APU bleed off. Pushing back. Let's get our flaps. Whoops. Get our, make sure our flaps say what they need to be saying. Forward, back, left, right, rudder left, rudder right. Recall. Good. Normal checklist. Make sure we're on 122.8. Turn our taxi light on. And we're going to contact our ATC, which is nobody right now. Biggest traffic, power 424, taxiing
Tow is
26 right.
disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal will be on the left. We'll see you next time. Have a safe flight.
Alright, parking brakes are released. I feel like we're set. I don't want to speak for the world, but the little thing that shuts these off. That's right there. Alright. Well, I think it's ready time to roll here. Release our parking brake. No horn. Brakes are good. Taxi. We're gonna taxi. Let's go. Probably go Charlie. And we'll probably take the Alpha 2 just because we don't need the whole thing to get out of here. They'd probably send us down Bravo, but we'll go Charlie. Actually, you know what? Let's go Bravo. That's what we would probably be given normally. Alright. Got a little taxi ahead of us here. LA Center. Oh, LA Center's online. Wheat, 125.8. LA Center, power 424. I'm taxiing Bravo to 26 right for departure. I didn't see you were on. I apologize.
Power 424, it's no problem. I squawk 7177, and yeah, that's it. Your route's good.
7177 in the box for power 424.
Power 424, runway 26 right, taxi via Bravo, advised ready for departure.
We'll advise and ready to departure. Okay, let's slow this thing down a little bit here. Just because I don't have the ability to do all this. 7, 7, 1, 7, 7. All right. Alright, let's do our cabin lighting. Take off landing. Chimes only. Alright.
3 Mike Victor, I show you still a floodable.
I hate when that
Are you
happens.
gonna be able to make the descent there on the
Scare the crap out of you when they put you in here like that.
Negative, I got caught up programming some stuff here. Yeah, I might have to descend as quickly as possible.
November 3 Mike Victor, I'll get you the approach from Loffer there. Turn left heading 200 vectors to Loffer. You're just gonna maintain 7,000.
Left to 200 for the vectors and down to 7,000 meter, thanks.
Okay, we're gonna go strobe and ready. Landing lights on. Auto throttle active. We're gonna go LNAV, VNAV.
LA Center, good evening, Southwest 521 I-4 San Francisco. By the way, we're on the ground at Bacon.
Southwest 521 LA Center, good evening, clear to San Francisco.
We're short here.
Departure, Kino transition, Manas file, climb via SID, squawk 7.
Weather radar. Transponder set. We're good.
San Francisco, Shed 1 Kino, then that's filed via 7162. Southwest 521.
Southwest 521, read back correct, runway 19er left for departure, advise ready for taxi.
Repeat the runway, sorry, someone was yelling in my ear.
It's 19 left, or if you want runway 26 right, your choice, advise ready for taxi.
I'm off taxi, no stop from it.
Center power 424, holding short 26 right, ready to go.
Power 424, roger, maintain 7,000 on departure, runway 26 right, cleared for takeoff, wind 200 at 7.
Maintain 7,000, 26 right, clear for takeoff, power 424. Alright, so we're going to crank that thing at 7,000. Boy, was I on that one. Alright. Get ourselves out here. Start our timer. Our thrust is set. Once we turn the corner, I'm hitting the toga and we're rolling.
Center, Southwest 521.
Southwest 521, go ahead.
I gotta update my air rack. Can I keep my flight plan available? Or my clearance, sorry?
521, you updated your air rack?
I gotta close my 7 and restart it.
Oh yeah, no problem. Just advise when you're back up, just get a new squawk code.
Alright, thank you.
Alright, we're set at 40. Toga in. We are rolling.
November 3 Mike Victor, go ahead.
Requesting direct to Wilbur, I can get down.
November 3 Mike Victor, clear direct Wilbur, cross Wilbur at or above 2,800, cleared RNAV, runway 7 approach.
B1, rotate. Positive rate.
96 Charlie
You're
Romeo,
up.
LA Center, radar contact, climb and maintain 6,000.
Okay, we're not going to leave the autopilot off for now.
1642.
We're going to retract our flaps.
400. Our
flaps are all the way up. Pull this up a bit here. Get us out of here.
1,000.
Alright, we're going to LNAV. We're on. Whoop. We're on. Landing gear lever goes down. Auto brakes off. Engine switches are going to go to auto. 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 Cabin pressure's good. Center power 424, passing through 5,000 on my way to 7.
Power 424, radar contact, climb and maintain, level 360.
Up to 360, power 424.
Southwest 3950, you have an approach request?
Go ahead and shut off this. I always forget to shut that off.
Southwest 3950, roger. Plan the RNAV Yankee, runway 27 approach. RNAV Yankee.
Alright, let's set. Let's get up to
1295, expect the RNAV Yankee runway 27 approach.
360. Alright.
LA Center, good evening.
Turns
Southwest 25,
only.
74, far to San Francisco. Southwest 25, 74, LA Center, good evening. Clear to
We're gonna wait a
Square
sec
4,
here.
Shed 1 departure, Kino transition, Vanessa Files, climb via Sid, squawk 7154.
Getting a little fast.
Shed 1 departure, Kino transition, Vanessa Files, climb via Sid, and squawk in 7154, Southwest 25, 74. Southwest 25, 74, read back correct, runway 1 on our left, 426 right, your choice, advise ready for taxi. LA Center, Southwest 1295. Southwest 1295, LA Center, go ahead. We'll take the localizer 27 today.
We'll go ahead and level change. Keep our Mach at 2500 just so we keep climbing here. Let's get rolling. Roblox airport owner. What's happening? Alright, let's clear these flight attendants to do their thing. Ooh, we are cranking. Well, hopefully I'm entertaining enough for you. Alright, landing lights off. Taxi lights off. Logo light off. Wing light is already off. Everything else is good. Fasten seatbelts go to auto. And we'll pop those. We'll adjust our heading. We're somewhat on track there. We've been cleared all the way so we can hit our altimeter. And we're good for a cruise now. Roblox, are you a flight simmer? Yeah, that's gonna be pretty cool when that comes out. I'm excited for it. My current computer probably won't be able to run it very well. It's like minimum specs, but I'll probably upgrade between now and then. We're looking at finishing off a room in our basement, so I'm excited for it. So I have PlayStation 2, so I don't even get to play it on Xbox. Yeah, for sure. It's gonna be interesting to see how intricate, like I don't understand how on a controller you're gonna be able to do things like inside the airplane. So like, you know, the switches, things like that will be interesting to see how they'll integrate that, or if they'll be selling, you know, if Microsoft will be selling, you know, things that you can add to your Xbox for flight. That'll be really interesting.
Southwest 3950 after Lady cleared RNAV Yankee runway 27 approach.
Los Angeles, good evening. Lufthansa Cargo 8347 with you, flight level 380.
Southwest 3950 after Lady cleared RNAV Yankee runway 27 approach. After Lady cleared RNAV Yankee 27 approach, Southwest 3950. Lufthansa Cargo 8347.
Yeah, that would make sense.
LA Center, good evening, squawk 7165.
7165.
They'd have to do something.
Southwest 1515, connect Denver 13.
I mean, I don't. Unless there's going to be, I guess you could control your altitude. You know, you could increase altitude, things like that. Oh, okay, it is. There are some sims on your Xbox already. They're like that. I guess that makes sense. I've always done flight sim on computer. I've never done it on anything else. So.
Charlie, Roger, you can expect that. One vectors to bottom.
Wow, everything came on. Yeah, do you do the X-plane on your phone? Or is there a different one?
1945 heavy dispatch, Big Sur.
Center 1945, LA Center Squawk 7155.
7155, Japan 1945 heavy.
Fuel.
45, radar contact 52 miles northwest of
And now for our
108.
center pumps.
November 3 Mike Victor, wind, just added wind 0504, runway 7, clear to land.
Runway 7,
RFS Flight Sim, huh? Check it out. Wow. Yes, yes. No joke, is it? Got buttons over there, ground system, aircraft systems, so you do it kind of everything on your thing there. That's sweet. Altitude. Cool. Probably about 7-8 years ago I started doing it, and air traffic control, and then I got away from it and never really pursued it. I was doing it in Chicago, and then I ended up moving. Well, gosh, that's probably 11 years ago. I was doing ATC because I was in my old apartment, so I moved and never got into it. I'd like to do it again, but there's some time to get into it and get rolling with it. So definitely give me a different understanding of things for sure. But I'll probably get into it at some point. Probably once we get the room down there and I can do things out of my bedroom right now, so it's a little tough to really do it. To really do it and feel like I can do it because I'm, my wife goes to bed. I can't do a bunch of talking. So.
Delta 1023 heavy, any chance for direct Las Vegas?
It'll be interesting to see how all of the stuff works out, but if I do VAT sim on here, I don't use the, the online multiplayer mode. I connect to VAT sim for it. And the virtual, that's what you hear with the air traffic control. That's a little bit more supervised than just regular multiplayer on flight sims. Moon. Pretty sweet over the horizon right there. What's up?
6 Charlie Romeo, depart Quang heading 250, vectors ILS from 7 approach.
Depart Quang heading 250 for vectors, 6 Charlie Romeo.
Yeah, that'll be interesting. I don't know, I'm sure you'll have a trigger button or some button you push to talk.
Los Angeles Center, good evening. Power 248 Heavy, RNAV Docker, 15 for 5.
Power 248, Heavy LA Center, radar contact. Clear direct TV, climb maintain, flight level 350.
Direct TV up to 250, Power 248 Heavy.
Alright. We are going to go back to our VNAV. Yeah. I mean, I would assume that they'll have, if they're going to add up, really put Microsoft Flight into, or Flight Simulator into Xbox, that they'll do something to like add to the experience for sure, as far as peripherals, things you can buy. I messed up and didn't go back to VNAV quick enough. So now it's catching up on its speed. Well, that's cool. Yeah, I won't get it for free, I know that.
LA Center, good evening. Delta 214, Art of Del Rey, passing 1,200.
Delta 214, LA Center, radar contact, climb maintain, flight level 290.
That's flight level 290, Delta 214. LA Center, citation there, Mike Victor, off Juliet, going to signature.
Citation 3, Mike Victor, Roger, taxi, Juliet, Charlie to parking.
Juliet and Charlie parking, and Mike Victor, thanks for the service.
LA Center, good afternoon. Condo 063 Heavy, 1 Echo 3 at Vegas, with I-5 to Frankfurt.
Condor 063 Heavy LA Center, clear to the Frankfurt Airport. Trailer 9 departure, mill for transition, then on file.
Yeah, it'll definitely be a little bit more intricate on the new Flight Sim 2020, I think. You know, the history of Flight Sim, I go back to Flight Sim 2004, and you know, you had to get add-on aircraft to make it immersive, as these are. And it looks like the new Flight Sim is going to have some pretty in-depth aircraft in it, so I wonder how, you know, you might be able to use some of the default aircraft and still be able to do some
Clear
things.
to Frankfurt with trail 9 departure, climb by Sid and 7161 in the box.
There we go.
063 Heavy, read back.
Build up some speed a little bit, and now we're going to
Ready for deck.
head up to 360.
Center 16 LA Center, squawk 7172.
Yeah. 737-800, which is this guy right here. My checklist in X-Plane. See, when I bring it up here,
Direct PB, Delta 214.
it goes through all the way back to the beginning. And I don't know how quick you came in. But I've been following all the way through. And
November 429 Alpha.
I can go right all the way back to the very beginning and start from the beginning and go through the whole checklist.
429 Alpha, LA Center, go ahead.
Requesting VFR.
And it goes all the way through, and you can do all the system checks, all the tests, everything.
Past the Whopper.
And
429 Alpha, squawk 7164, remain on setup.
So, but yeah, this is a 737-800 ZIBO. This is actually a default plane that a guy has modded for free. Yeah, 737 is a pretty common plane. I know they're going to have an Airbus. I bet they'll have a 737. I bet they'll have a 747. I almost guarantee those two, for sure.
Banner 16, radar contact 16 miles northwest of Morro Bay, flight level 392. 429, Mike, correction 429 Alpha, radar contact 15 miles northwest of LA, 1,800. Verify your full stop land at the Los Angeles airport.
Well, air traffic got off.
Yeah, firm, gonna land at the
Gotcha.
Hotel 1 helipad, November 429.
We'll have Oakland Center though.
429 Alpha,
Oakland Center.
Version 68 Alpha's out of
132.2 is going to be the next one.
Virgin 68 Alpha, LA Center, radar contact, set climb and maintain 13,000.
Maintain 13,000, Virgin 68 Alpha.
You ready to switch? No, this is called PowerSet. It's a virtual airline. So down at the bottom of the stream, you can see it says PowerSet Virtual Airlines. On PowerSet 424. If you look on YouTube, there's a guy named Citation Max, and he's a big time flight video guy who does like flights. He's a pilot for his dad's company, and he's flown all the way from like a Cirrus SR-22 all the way up to now he has a Citation CJ3, I think, or Plus or something, that single pilot plane. But so he has a lot of cool videos on there, and you can see his progression on YouTube. But he was a flight simmer for a long time on here, and he hey, thanks for the follow, appreciate it, man. So if you go on there, but anyway, so he started a virtual airline, and you can join it, and you can build flight hours inside there, and it's just, they give you paint jobs for the airplanes and stuff like that. It's all free. They just do it as a hobby. So, and so I joined theirs, and that allows me to have some sort of like logbook of my flying and stuff like that. Alright, we're at cruise. Go to cruise here, medium here. Level off announcement. Yeah, I've flown to Charlotte. Oh no, that's North Carolina. I've flown to Raleigh. I've flown down to Georgia, Atlanta, all that area down there. So I've obviously gone over the top of it a lot. But yeah, I usually try to take off from where I last landed. So last night I flew from Denver to LA. Today I'm gonna fly from LA to Seattle. I'll probably do like Seattle back to Chicago or Minneapolis, and then I'll do Minneapolis out to the East Coast. I kind of just jog around a little bit. Is that where you're from, South Carolina? Oh, 2 hours away from Seattle. Okay. Yeah, I live in northern Illinois, near Chicago, but about an hour outside. Okay, I gotcha. So you're originally from South Carolina, and now you live in Washington. Never been to Seattle, never been to Washington. Oh yeah? Like a good place to go?
Version 156, have you able the Trowler, correction, it's lost in here. You have the Trowler 9 departure.
We do have the trailer 9 departure, but we were hoping to get the Las Vegas
Bellingham
5
Airport. I don't know
Version
Bellingham.
156, clearly on
How big are the
Acre,
runways
Las
of
Vegas 9
Bellingham?
departure. Director is Las Vegas, then as filed. Maintain 7000, squawk 7156.
7156 in the box, version 156.
156, read back, correct, runway 26, right, advise, ready for taxi.
26 right, we'll give you a call, version 156.
Version 68 Alpha, climb and maintain, flight level 190.
Hello, 190, 68 Alpha.
Bellingham Airport.
Southwest 1295 on a full my final 27.
Smaller than a 737?
27 clear to that, Southwest 1295.
Yeah, I don't
Maintain 4000.
think 737. Well, you can land at 6,700 feet, but not going to go well. I've been looking at maybe finding a smaller business jet or something to fly. Single runway, 1634. Bellingham. It looks like I see Allegiant flies into Bellingham.
German cargo 8347, correction, Lufthansa cargo 8347, cross Bolgi at a maintain flight level 240.
They sure do.
Lufthansa cargo 84,
Kind of airplane.
8407, say again, the white point, please.
That's Bolgi, Bravo, Uniform, Lima, Golf, Yankee.
Roger that, direct Bolgi and cross Bolgi flight level 240.
Negative, not direct Bolgi, but just cross it at flight level 240.
Roger that, not direct Bolgi, about to cross flight level 240.
Version 68 Alpha, climb and maintain flight level 250.
50,
I wonder
68 Alpha.
flight information. Let's look at KBLI. Let's see what's flown in and out of there. Departures.
LA Center Southwest 1827, just past Eastwood, flight level 320.
So this 1827 LA Center IDEN.
IDEN 1827.
What is Allegiant's call sign?
We do not have Bravo Uniform Lima Golf Yankee in our flight system. Can you just spell the waypoint one more time, please? Sorry.
Roger, Dodge. Lufthansa cargo 8347, do you have Donna, Delta Alpha?
Horizon.
Alpha?
Flies in there, huh?
Semi.
Looks like a Dash 8.
Trainer 1945, request lower.
Trainer 1945, descend by the Comics 2 arrival. Plan the RNAV Zulu runway 27 approach, altimeter 3003.
Dash 8 turboprop in and out of there.
3003, Trainer 1945.
Southwest 1827,
You have seen a 737 there.
Flight level 320.
Yeah. It should.
Center Power 248, looking for cruise altitude, please.
Power
Hey.
248, climb maintain flight level 350.
350, Power 248.
Version 68 Alpha, climb maintain flight level 370.
I gotta be heading out of his airspace by
Level
now.
370, version 68 Alpha.
Banner 16, descend by the Comics 2, correction Comics 1 arrival. Expect air nav Zulu runway 27 approach, altimeter 3003.
Soviet Comics 2 arrival, you underwrite the first time, Banner 16.
Yeah, we did. Bar 422, connect, correction 424, connect Oakland Center 132.2, good night.
32.2 Oakland Center, Power 424. Thanks for the coverage.
Delta 04, just want to confirm our cruise is 290. Right, you'll guess one.
Oakland Center, Power 424, flight level 360.
Power 424, Oakland Center, good evening, welcome aboard. Proceed direct Lakeview, Lima, Kilo Victor.
Direct Lakeview, Power 424, thanks. He just gave me a little bit of a shortcut there, cut off a little bit of time. Yep, I'm going there right now.
Jet 691, runway 01 right, taxi Alpha 1, report holding short.
Well, now, what is that? Is that a... That's a 737, isn't it?
Airborne 126 heavy, contact LA Central 125.8 today. 125.8, thanks for your service.
No, it's...
Yeah.
So, Sky West.
Center, Delta 78.
I don't know.
Delta 781, we're in the ground in Reno, let that
All right, so their progress 543 miles till top of descent. Oh, got a ways. 702 Zulu, and it is
Delta 781, I'll have you change.
5:25, so about an hour and a half. Be 2 o'clock a.m. my time, so midnight your time. Feel free to go and come back if you want to. You won't break my heart if you can't stick around for the whole thing. Sometimes it can get a little boring. You can see up at the top of the stream too, it tells you distance to go, so 613 miles to go. I need to probably put my estimated time of arrival on there, but it doesn't in Zulu. Go to Bellingham. Well, I could give it a shot. I could probably land, get to the gate real quick, and it wouldn't take me long to reset it and get going. I probably won't do it online. I'll just probably try to do it straight up. We'll see how things are when I get to Seattle.
Oscar International, vacate left on Echo or High Speed Tango, cross 28 left, Bravo to the ramp.
Alright, Echo,
Nice.
or actually, Tango, cross runway 28 left, and to the ramp. Yeah, 305.
EPS 1 Heavy, wind 260 at 4, runway 28 right, on after truck and cleared for takeoff.
Truck in departure, UPS 1 Heavy. Go for takeoff, 28 right, thank you.
JetBlue 691, runway 01 right, line up and wait. There'll be a 3-minute delay for traffic spacing.
Let's do sim brief. Flight. KSEA, KBLI. It's got a 55-minute en route time on this. Yeah, it says 55. Why does it say that? Oh, there's the period there. That's what's going on. Gotta change that period off of there.
UPS 427, contact LA Central 125.8, good day.
25.8, UPS 427, we'll see you.
Where's my timers? Timer. Edit.
UPS 1 Heavy, radar contact, say altitude passing.
Passing 2,000 feet now, UPS 1 Heavy.
UPS Heavy 1 Heavy, climb via SID, except maintain flight level 370.
Get the SID 370, UPS 1 Heavy.
Pal out. Also, Bellingham is north.
Oscar 1254 opens at clearance on request.
Gotcha.
This will be
North of.
standby.
Honestly, if I'm light enough, I could probably get it in there at 6,000 feet runway. I mean, it would be, whew, for me, it would be tough. You're almost in Canada, huh?
JetBlue 691, run in about a minute. Continue holding
me check the weather there. Okay. Bye.
You said 330?
Yes. Yeah.
Chapter 691, your new cruise altitude is flight level 330, wind 260 at 4, runway 01 right, or nav to truck and clear for takeoff.
Land 3-4. I could come right in there on 3-4. It would work. That would be fairly quick. Yeah, we'll see when we land. We'll go about there.
Oakland, so good evening, Coronel, supply to you, go check.
Coordinate 65, ready to check 5x5.
Also 5x5, Coronel, 65 to you.
Chapter 691, Roger. I'm still waiting for your target. Alright, cool. Chapter 691, radar contact. Climb exit, except maintain flight level 330.
Mic check.
I check 5x5.
Coronel, 605 to you, just IFR clears to Los Angeles, flight level 310.
Clear 65 PDC on will be there shortly. Stand by.
Alright, let's take a look here.
Can you accept departure and arrival? Let me send you a flight plan. Let me know if you can accept it.
Yeah, I don't know when it's going to come out. Have they set a release date for it yet? I know they were talking about October, but I don't know if it ever got finalized.
This is a telemeter question. What is Unicom frequency?
122.80.
122.80.
And I'm 1/6 left.
Accept that flight plan. Let me know once you check.
And I'll come in here and I'll park quick as I can.
65 Raj, let me know. Update your flight plan and then let me know.
I'll try to get right back out. Yeah, I know they're doing alpha testing and stuff like that. Yeah, just one. Just a Nightbot. And then right now I have links turned off so people can post links, but yeah, that Nightbot one, that's it. Yep, just the one. I just do the Nightbot, and then I turned off a lot of the Twitch stuff and just turned it on Nightbot. Somebody else was in here earlier. It looked like. Yeah, and that link was wrong. The donation link is wrong on there. Fixed now, but the period messes it up. It makes it look like the period's a part of the link. Just started streaming a month ago, roughly. Not even. And I maybe have, I don't know, less than 10. I took a break because I switched over from like Microsoft FSX, Flight Simulator 10 to X-Plane. I wanted to get used to X-Plane and make sure everything was running well on there before I started streaming that. Cool. What do you stream?
1254, what was your assigned runway?
You assigned me to a left, but you did not change my route, so station or your V1 not specific.
What kind of things do you stream?
Okay, I was very sure you had Tesla 4 there, that's why I gave you 2 left. Let me check. Probably didn't see the departure. Okay, yeah, you can expect 01 left. Runway 01 left, taxi via Alpha Mike, hold short on advice ready for departure.
Alpha Mike, no short, 1 left, and
That 781, did you depart Reno already?
Yeah, for sure. Apex is fun. I played that for a while. I play a lot of Modern Warfare now. Warzone. I don't stream a whole lot of it though. How are you surviving the pandemic out there in Seattle? I know it was bad out there for a while. Hey, my son is 9. He flew with me the other night a little bit. Yeah, it's nice. Gotta be approaching.
Oscar 1254, San Francisco wind 260 at 4, runway 01, 01
Seattle.
Delta 781 runway 16 right, taxi via Alpha, report holding short.
16 right, taxi via Alpha, report holding short, Delta 781.
Yeah, the computer's a little funky with like sharing cockpits and stuff. You have to have like exactly the same thing and all that. I don't really know how to do that yet.
74 level
But, for sure, we could take off from the same airport.
Evening, capital traction Sacramento, altimeter 3003.
Okay, 03, Scout 5474.
Especially on the new flight simulator.
Scout 654,
You should really learn. You should look into that some.
Let me know the approach you want.
It's
today. It's reporting few clouds at 800 feet.
No, we just departed there. I think we could
It's
make
the
a visual on the 28 for 54.
it's the link for the
Scout 5474, roger.
X-Plane. I don't think is for Xbox, and I don't think VATSIM works in Xbox yet. I'm not for sure on that because with the new flight simulator coming out on Xbox, there's conversations about a whole new system for air traffic control that could potentially include Xbox too. So.
Yeah, push back at your own discretion. Last 1254 radar contact, see altitude passing.
Passing 3,800.
Oscar 1254, roger, climb and maintain flight level 35.
Maintain flight level 350.
Mic check, 5 by 5.
The VATSIM map.
Whiskey Foxtrot 421, are you on frequency?
So there are a couple different the live map. So go out to the west coast, you'll see me. I am northern. If you go to like northern Nevada, you'll see me. It lags a little bit.
Well, travel, calling me. You cannot depart airport when there is an ADC. Please connect back at the gate and then call me. Do not call me from there. Connect back at the gate, not on the runway, and call me.
It sounds like somebody connected at the end of a runway.
Skywest 5474, President Pilot's discretion, maintain 11,000, San Francisco, altimeter 3008.
Our discretion 11,000, Skywest 5474.
Whiskey Foxtrot 421, there's somebody with the call sign Whiskey Foxtrot 421. If you need to call me, disconnect and reconnect at the ramp, or I'm calling your supervisor. Last warning.
This guy's not messing around with him. You hear him? He's telling the guy he's got to reconnect to the ramp. So what happens sometimes is people will connect in and they're sitting on the live runway and people are trying to take off and land and all of a sudden a plane just pops up on the runway. So they force him to go back and connect from the ramp or they get booted. All right.
Oakland Delta 781 back.
Delta
So
71 contact, I'm on maintain flight level 350.
here's the charts that I use. Are you talking about on the live map? Okay, here, I'll show you. Nope. Come on. There's my plane, so if you go back, here's the starting point. You go to about, live map, and then you go over here to the west coast. See, I'm right there. If you refresh that, it'll kind of refresh my position. So that was the departure. This is the approach into coming from Lakeview. So I need to be at Battleground above 2400.
Alaska 1254, clear direct Burgle.
Direct Burgle, thank you, Alaska 1254.
So I need to be above Battleground at 2400. Let me expand that. So I'm going to hit Lakeview. And if I go to my legs,
Skywest 5474, descend and maintain.
I need to be
8000, right turn heading.
BTG above 2400.
Right turn heading.
Patera above 2200. That's right there.
Right turn 200, descend and maintain
And
8000,
then
5474.
my next one is Hawks above 1200. And then my Pikes between 12, 10 and 12. And then Kofe, and then Breathe between 11 and 10. Nets above 8. Key West above 7. And then 210 at 600 there. And then I'll get down to my approach. Okay, now I go back to my approach. There's going to be 1/6 left. I'm gonna I'll go the Cat 1. And right here it says Carfo, and you'll notice Carfo right there, so I can go all the way back as far as Z key to get connected on that. But I think what I'm going to do is go Griffey. So I'm going to go back to my departure arrival. I'm going to go Griffey.
Delta 7 radio, you have cleared direct to Lovelock. Aggression, make that Battle Mountain viewer.
Execute that. I'm going to clear that. Go to my route. And legs.
Push and start at your own discretion.
You're clear direct to Battle Mountain VOR for Delta 7.
There's Griffey now.
424 leaving my airspace, Seattle Central offline.
Elzer,
Services terminated. Frequency
Arfo.
Vermont Unicom. Good day.
We're good. Over to Unicom, Power 424, thanks.
Skyway 5474, turn right heading 250.
Alright,
250, Skies 5474.
Skyway 5474, descend and maintain
we'll
4000.
go 122.8.
4000.
And I'm no longer in their airspace. Alright, let's go. Sorry, I wasn't here. Yep, so I'm at vatsim.net. I'm at vatsim.net, and then live map. And once you get to the live map, go to the west coast of the United States over here. And then there's this little group at the top here. And you're going to see that guy right there. Now, in reality, I am oops. I'm right here, so I'm a little, yeah, that's about right. I'm just heading out of Oakland airspace. So, you can also see it a little bit better here. I go to the live map. Right there. Okay, so I don't like the fact that I got Griffey sitting there. And then nothing else, so I'm going to extend that back a little bit. I'm going to add in Griffey, and then if I go back to my data here, Griffey's right there. I'm going to add in Wommel, Kenmo also. Go to my legs. WMO. Oops. UL. And then I'm also going to add in Kenmo. I go to previous Griffey and Wummel and Kenmo and Wummel. Kenmo looks about 5,000. And gotta execute that guy. You can see up here when I put that in there, it executed a nice big fat turn all around. That's going to get me the Kenmo. And on down in on the approach. Very cloudy out here today. Over to windy. Bring the clouds. Ooh. It'll be cloudy pretty much all the way in. Scattered 7,000. 299er2. Gonna be our altimeter. We can get 101.3 done. No, not United Airlines. It's the power set. It's the virtual airline. So I've flown as United before. United, it's PSV on there. Sorry, I was going through some flight stuff. So yeah, so no, not United. I'm the PSV. Let me bring that back up. Hold on. So if I go back to that, so from here, there's a couple little flights around here. You got British Airways. This is United right here. I'm down here, PSV. I'm still in Nevada. Nevada right here. So here's Oregon, here's Seattle, and up here. So yeah. All right. The 101 0.3. One 0.3. Those are my active nav frequencies now. That'll help me in 164 on the approach. .164. So when we come in, that'll help me grab the localizer. Help me grab the localizer, and then it will help me get the good landing coming in. You still couldn't find it? Or you had a different question? That's weird. Yeah, it should pop up right there. Yeah. About live map. Maybe if you're on your phone, something's different. But now there's 15 flights over here, and I'm right there, right at the corner. That might be easier for you to find. Right at the corner of Nevada. And if you click on that, it'll actually bring me up, and then you can refresh it, and it'll show me closer and closer and closer. I don't think it actually moves though. We can zoom in. Yeah, it's not moving. Sorry. What number? PSV 424. PSV 424 is my flight. You can see right here. Oops. Go back. So here's the whole world, the basic idea. And then over here. And then when you, here's Nevada, here's the top of California, Oregon, Seattle. Right here is PSV 424. And when you click on that, it gives you my information. Like the blue numbers. Oh, yeah, it was 15 when I was looking at it. So here's the thing. Then you go to the United States, and then I click on the 15. Maybe says something different for you, depending on if you're on your phone. And then PSV 424. Sorry if it doesn't help. Oops. Sorry, let me kick it back. Yeah, so I can't tell you what it would look like on your phone, but if you go to the top west, so here's the United States, right? You go to the top west corner up here. You kind of zoom in over here. You can pinch and zoom probably, rather than click on it, and you just keep coming in here, and then you'll see me right there. I've got, let's see here, how far till the top of descent? 245 nautical miles till descent here. So, about a half hour. Also, you might be able to go. Simaware.ca also gets you to the same map. I might actually even be able to get you right in on my flight. Hold on. Yeah, here. This will be even better. That'll get you right to the page where my flight is. All right. Getting a lot of wind in my face here, man. Pushing back our arrival time. I got an idea here. How about I just divert to Bellingham? I could probably do that. Yeah, that's me. Oh. No, yeah, I'm PSV. You know what? Why don't we divert into Bellingham? Let's see if I can think about how I would do that. If I just diverted us to Bellingham, how would that go? Route. KBLI. We're gonna get rid of our as insufficient fuel. Let's arrival or we'll come in runway. We'll come in on the RNAV. We got to look at some things here. Yeah. Okay, let's divert. Okay, let's do this. Think here. I'm gonna go. No, I think I have enough because I have enough to divert all the way back to Let me look here. Okay, let's go KBLI. Let's do this. Flight planning, control style. I got enough fuel. So I got enough to go all the way back to Portland if I had to. Nah, I'm not doing any moderators right now. Like, I appreciate it, but like, I'm not doing any moderators right now just because I don't have a ton of followers and stuff. I'm just kind of trying to build followers and things like that. But if you have friends and stuff that like airplane sims and stuff like that, and they get going and we get some more followers, then I'll probably be able to add you for sure. I just let the bot do the moderating for now. Because I only get 1 or 2 viewers, and if there's anything I got to deal with, like, I can deal with it for right now. But if it grows a little bit, I'll definitely keep you in mind. Okay, let's think here. Coming out of that. How do I get this set to go? Let's go. Sure, if he wants to come watch, for sure, yeah. But like I said, like, if I start getting a lot of viewers and I need to have a moderator, like, I'll keep you in mind for it. But right now, and I don't have the need for it, just because the bot can do a lot of the stuff, and I'm not getting a ton of viewers at a time. Okay, let's go legs. I'm gonna execute that. What does that do? All the waypoints. Next. Okay. So we need to go back and grab gotta figure out, okay, let's figure out the waypoints that were on the original RNAV. So, Lakeview, eggs. I'm on Blitz right now. So, I go back to Where's that at? Main. Let's. EAE. Five. Okay, so let's go back to virtual arrivals. Oh, sorry. Thanks, dude. Appreciate it. Posted the link. Appreciate it. Let me get this arrival in here. See if I can get this thing all the way up to BLI. Bellingham. Alright, so I think I'm good there. Now, let's check KBLI NETAR still 000, so I can come in on the 3-4. I'll go back to my arrival. I need to get clear route. Yes. Destination. Clear route. Flight. New flight. Manual input. Flights. New flights. Manual input. Origin airport. KLAS to KBLI. Okay. We're gonna go direct page right now. Legs. P AAGE. And then we're gonna go PAE you. And then we're gonna go departure arrival. We're gonna come in. I gotta look at KBLI and charts list. Taxi. Port. Approach. The RNAV Yankee looks like. 3-4. RNAV Zulu. RNAV. That's from the north. Zulu's from the south. Tango Zulu. We're gonna go from Awani. Alright, now let's look at our plan here. Legs. Legs. So we're gonna go Page. Yay. Everett. Mady. Awani. Abdi. All the way in. Alright. Alright, let me see what you said here. Sorry. I was... You know, I don't know about that. I mean, maybe cross-platform between PC and Xbox. Doable because it's Microsoft, so potentially. I would hope so. I would hope they can connect as many people as possible with that. Alright. Let's, I gotta do a couple more things here. Alright, so progression. Alright, legs. Step, 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 step. Step. Good. Alright, I think we're set. Let's go to our descent forecast. Get that from our original flight plan. Will help the airplane kind of plan the descent down into the Seattle area, which more or less is down into Bellingham. So 200. Good. 150. And 10,000. We're gonna go 179012. We'll go for sure. If we can do that, I'd love to connect people and fly. 202 at 018. And 218 at 020. Okay, we're going to execute that. We're going to go to our fix, which is RW34. And we're going to go /10 /5 and what is BLI's airport elevation? Okay, BLI airport elevation is 171, so we're going 36,171. 108, so we're going to go /118. And now we're going to go back to our plan. Going to get our heading going in the right direction here. Got a nasty wind in our face here. Alright. I think we're good. What's our QNH there? 2990. Our get our ISO deviation. /29.90. That guy. Get our distance rings done. Get our descent altitude according to our. We're coming in on the Zulu. Oops, nope. Zulu 434. Our decision altitude 463. No, yeah, we have a better RMP, so we'll go 463. Sorry if you're saying some things and I'm missing. I'm trying to get some stuff in here. Yeah, it'll probably be raining on our entry here. It could be interesting coming in because when I look at the weather, it'll be fun though. When I look at the weather, it says scattered at 6,000, broken at 7,500. So there's some clouds coming in, but the airport visibility is 10 square miles, 10 statute miles, so we're good there. All right, so we're going to come all the way down to 1,300 before we're going to start our descent into the airport. So I'm going to drop this down to 1,300. Alright, now we gotta see if we can actually do this. So I'm going to do some airport calculations real quick. Here we go. I wonder what's going on there. What happened to my... What happened to my landing calculator? What the heck? Airplane toolbox. Starting up. And I got nothing. Well, now, come on. Let's go to profile location. Huh. Well, that went sour on me. Yeah, but then that would overpower somebody's ear if they were doing that, because then they couldn't. It would be impossible to like hear all the way through, you know. Gotta change my. I'm gonna go. Change my arrival airport here. Okay. Look at our route. Look at our progress here. Up a descent in about 112 miles. 650. Zulu. About 15 minutes we'll be coming down. See, actually, that line right there, where we'll start our descent. We'll go page, PAE. Actually, you know what? We're gonna go direct. Right. I'm gonna go direct page. That'll cut off a little bit of time here. Alright, our heading right now is right on track, so we're central time zone, so it's 1:30, almost 2 o'clock in the morning. We'll land about 2:10. I gotta figure out if I can do this landing. Oh, I know what I can do. The landing calculator in here. Okay. Well, it's performance landing, KBLI. We're gonna go through 4. We're gonna call it wet. Wind. Max auto. Wind. What did I say the wind was? I don't think there is a wind. Zero, 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay. Outside air temperature 11. UNH. Now come on, I don't want to do this. Up 30. No anti-ice. Max. Speed brake auto. Both. Landing weight. Projected landing weight. Come on, where am I? Let's say I got about another 3,000 pounds I'm going to take off there, so 134. I need to be in freaking metric. Not in metric. Why would this go to meters? Alright. One 682. Go. Alright. I think we're going to barely have enough, but we're going to have to put it right down, right on top of the runway. Oh. Oh, yeah. Caps will get you. You're fine. Sorry, I was trying to figure out if I can measure. So it's 6 miles per hour. Okay, well, we'll plan on the +5 for the headwinds. Okay. Alright, so we're barely going to be able to get this thing down. I'm going to have to land it right on the threshold and crank the brakes hard. It could be ugly. Alright. We're inside 40 miles till we come down here. I'm going to get I'm going to abort this flight. On my A-cars. Alright, let's go back. Let's calculate our landing. Actually, what if we did flaps 40? Let me go back. Yeah, we're going to go flaps 40. We're going to go max brakes, and then we'll brake at the end after we take them off. Okay. Alright, so if we do that, we're going to go to... Oops. Put that there. We'll take a wind correction there. We're going to turn our glide slope on. We're going to go back to our departure approach, make sure our glide slope is on there. Good. And go back to our approach here. 40 at 137, so 142 will be our final approach speed. Gotta be real careful about our the sand will be right. So auto brakes, we're going to turn on to max. The checklist is good. And we're ready to descend when it's time to descend. Well, we'll see what we get done here. Look at my R. We'll pin that guy on there. The Matty 4 RNAV. We're going to come in Matty, the belt, and then T-Tube TV. Tube TV. We go to our legs. We got Matty. Awani. Tube TV. Does that make sense? Matty. Awani. Sub TV. Matty. Awani. Tub TV. Tub T. Not Tub TV. Tub T. Tub T. Landing north. Expect radar vectors to final approach course after Tub T. Oh, that's where we're going. So we need to be at Tub T at, we're going to say 3,500. We're going to put it at 3,500. That's going to change some things. Matty, Awani. Yeah. We're going to put this at 7,000. And execute that. I'm going to put this at 14,000. I'm going to execute that. I'm going to put this at 16,000 on the button. Execute that. Sorry for talking to me. Yeah, I'm going to end the... Yeah, I'll end it when I get to the gate. Okay, cool. Let me know when you're back. I appreciate that. I am way out of your airspace, bub. Oh. No, not right now, there's not. So. off there. Alright, I gotta close a few windows out here. Let me do a few things. Putting too much pressure on my... Yes, it is. I keep getting disconnected. Alright, I'm descending. Hey, I got another caller. Hey, what's up? Wow. Hey, guys. How we doing? I'm losing some, frame rates are low. Got to disconnect from Bat Sim. Wow, yeah. Got rated from Canuck Musician. Wow, thank you very much, Canuck Musician. Hello, 787. Appreciate it, man. Well, that's cool. Thank you for the connection here, Canuck. Much appreciated. I changed my flight here for my one lone viewer that was in here to go to his home airport. So I'm going to try to land 737 on about a 6,500 foot runway. I'm going to try to get it right on the button for him. I had one viewer and I was flying to Seattle, and yeah, it's going to be interesting. I got max brakes, and does it? I guess it probably does, but I haven't done it. Well, that's true. I guess Midway's a short one, isn't it? Alright, well, I gotta focus now. Alright, let's go. Cabin lighting. We'll do our passenger announcement. I'm sure it should be pretty easy. Yeah, that's about what I got. So I'm going max. Auto brakes, flaps 40. Get it down as quick as we can. So We shall see. I wasn't really paying attention, trying to get some stuff done. Next thing you know, I got this raid coming in. It's my first one, by the way. So I appreciate you guys all being here. Thank you, Fresno J, for the follow. Appreciate it. Mile high guy. Appreciate it. Sorry guys, I got this crazy Nightbot on and I don't have it set up right, so if you guys are putting emotes in there, I apologize. I could probably undo that, so I apologize if you get timed out or anything. I'm not, like I said, I'm new to streaming, and so I've only been doing it for about a month, kind of, so if you guys get timed out, I apologize. Like all caps, spamming emotes and stuff like that. I gotta be careful because sometimes my son flies with me too, so he'll crack up that we got all these viewers and followers tonight. He'll think it's great. He does some streaming of Fortnite on here. He's a pretty good little Fortnite player on the PS4, so he uses my channel to stream a little bit when we're home, and I watch him on the stream. Yeah, he really wants to learn how to do it, so yeah. Roblox, he's 9. He thinks Fortnite is like the thing right now. So. Well, we're on target. We're on the RNAV for 3-4 at Bellingham Airport in northern. It looks like maybe Allegiant flies there, so I mean they fly at least a 737, 757. 737's in there for sure. Maybe some Embraers, I guess, probably come in there, but yeah, Canuck, about 11, 12 years. I've taken some breaks here and there. I'm a high school athletic director, so things get busy, but right now there's not a whole lot of athletics going on, so that's the way it goes. So, no, I just turned 39 on Monday, my 39th birthday, so my son wanted to start streaming. Junior high teacher. My wife teaches 6th grade math at junior high. Alright, this Nightbot thing. Killing people. Hold on, let me turn this off. Spam protection. Disable. Disable. Alright. Disable. Hopefully that helps. Alright. See if I can not choke this landing. Pretty much going to be a visual all the way in. Cool. Canuck musician, are you a streamer or a simmer too? I'm assuming. Cool. What do you fly? Nicole, welcome, guys. So, I used to be flight, I used to just have a joystick, and I just got a Logitech yoke and throttle quadrant. I don't have rudder pedals, so I have to do, and it's really hard on X-Plane, so I have to use my hat switch as my rudder pedals, which is a little tough. So coming in here, it's going to be a little tricky, but we'll see. Everything's pretty straight in here. I'm coming right in on the runway 34 south to north. The winds were flipped in Seattle, but my METAR on Sim Toolkit is telling me that there's no wind right now there, so it's 000 at 00. So that's what's pumping the weather into my X-Plane, so hopefully that follows suit. For some reason I'm not getting very good frame rates now. Probably happened when you guys all jumped in. I don't have the best of computers. Again, guys, appreciate the follows. That's cool. My son's gonna crack up when he gets up tomorrow and sees how many followers we have on the channel. Something was behind me there. All right. We're at 12. Let's get our landing lights on. Taxi lights on. Logo light on. Your seatbelts on. No ATC because I can't stay connected because my frame rates are dropping too far. Alright. See how this happens. Yeah, it's 2 o'clock in the morning for me. So 2:03 a.m. right now. Where you at, Centigrade? Where you at? Centigrade, where you at? I was gonna say you had to be Eastern Canada. No, it's not. Well, it should be. I should have it set that way, but because I came into this weird approach, it didn't happen, so. I didn't get them set. Actually, it's supposed to be below 250 by Maddie, so it should be slowing down here pretty quick. Normally I'd go in there and I'd adjust it if it didn't have it set. Make sure I was there. But it's trying to. It's going to level off and slow up here pretty quick. It's going to hit 7 and stop. in the clouds. I hate that weird strobe effect. I know you can turn it off. Kind of makes me off. There we go. Now we're slowing down. Do a little drag. All right. All right. I'm going to go ahead and level change down. Try to get this thing slowed down here. Ooh, that's not good. All right, so we got flaps up speed pretty much. Get there. Flaps are at 1. Flaps 1 speed. There's my runway. Samarth, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Not that I need to do this, but just for good measure. Bellingham traffic, power 424 on final onto long final into 3-4 Bellingham. I'm sure there's not very many aircraft waiting at Bellingham to take off. But
2500.
there's 2200 down to 13. I'll be there. Let's get Flaps 5. Alright, let's go gear down. Once we get there. Take off autopilot and auto throttle. Whoa. Holy moly.
One
1,000 feet, stabilized, Mr. Perch, altitude set.
approaching minimums. 500. Minimums 400.
I'm low. Come on. I hate this yoke. There's that dead spot in there.
300.
That's pissing me off.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10. 10.
Oh, bounced her. Yikes. Yeah. Yeah, I got it down in plenty of time. Alright. Flaps up. Oh, this is not the taxiway I wanted to go on here. Went all the way around. Alright. I don't really know where I'm going in here. I'm assuming the terminal's this way. Well, I guess I should have probably gone this way. Come around to the terminal the other direction. Oh no, it's to my right. Alright, guys. That was awesome. Appreciate you guys hopping in here. Much appreciated. Sorry the landing wasn't better. I was a little nervous about the short runway, but I guess it wasn't really that bad after all. Guess we'll pull. I guess these are your gates here. Oh, there it was right there. One right here. My 737 might be too big for the gate here. Alright, guys. I appreciate this. Yeah, is it too big? Oh no, I'm off the too far in there. I appreciate you guys coming in and checking it out. Feel free to stop back again. I usually try to fly a little bit later at night just because there's not a lot of people on at that time to compete with, and everything's quiet at my house. Kids are asleep and stuff. So come back and check it out another time. We'll talk to you guys later. Roblox airport owner, thanks for hanging with me the whole way, man. Much appreciated. Thanks, Fresno Jay. See you guys. You guys are awesome. Let's get shut down here. All right, I'm out of here. See you guys.